It was the morning of February 6th, 2017, Waitangi Day, and the sky over Rotorua was that perfect pale blue you only get after a long night of celebration. I was still riding the high from Flocella, floating on the memory of music, water, and starlight. We were all buzzing, 7 of us, young and carefree, cramming our gear into the cars, laughing through our hangovers, talking about beating traffic back to Auckland. But before we left, I had an idea. Hey, do you guys remember that swimming spot I told you about? The one Maddie and I found months ago? It's only like 15 minutes from here. It's seriously amazing. They were all in. I mean, who wouldn't want one last adventure before heading home? We followed the winding road, trees thick on either side, until I recognized the pull-off. There was no official trail, just a worn dirt path beaten through the brush by curious feet over the years. I remember thinking it felt like a secret only a few people knew. Maybe that's what made it so magical. At 11:55 a.m., just as we were nearing the water, we heard it. A siren. Shrill, mechanical, out of place. It cut through the forest for 20, maybe 30 seconds. We all froze for a moment. What was that? Maybe a farm alarm? Someone guessed. We didn't give it much thought. The trees thinned, and there it was. The pool. It looked exactly how I remembered. Deep, blue-green, peaceful. A perfect little oasis carved into the Waikato River. No current, no noise, just stillness and sunlight. It didn't even feel like part of a river, more like a natural swimming hole forgotten by time. We climbed down the rocks using the old rope someone had tied off ages ago, and one by one we jumped into the water, laughing and shivering. The 2 guys swam to one of the big rocks near the middle, and the rest of us girls climbed onto the other. The view from the rock was stunning. Trees all around, the stillness of the water stretching below us. Then the siren came again. 11:58 a.m. It was the same as before, sharp and loud. Seriously, what is that? Maddie asked. Again, nothing happened. The trees didn't shake, the ground didn't move, the water stayed still, so we ignored it. I pulled out my GoPro and started snapping pictures, capturing the moment. We had no idea we were already running out of time. Then, 12 p.m., the siren blasted one more time. We barely even acknowledged it. But this time, when it stopped, we heard something new. A low roar, a smacking, rushing sound, like something massive was stirring. We all turned upstream, toward the direction the sirens had been coming from. And what I saw will never leave me. A wall of white water, not a wave, not a trickle. A thundering, racing mass that bent trees as it moved. It came crashing down the dry riverbed like a monster waking from a 100-year sleep. "Oh my God," someone gasped. It hit the pool in seconds. The water rose around our rock with terrifying speed, swirling and frothing like a pot about to boil over. The current was suddenly everywhere, dragging at our legs, testing our balance. The guys jumped to a higher rocky ledge connected to the forest and screamed at us to follow. "Jump! We'll catch you!" We hesitated. The water was rushing by so fast now I was sure one slip meant being swept away. But we had no choice. The rock we were on was sinking beneath us. I went first. I leapt into their arms, grabbed their hands, and they pulled me up. Safe, shaking, but alive. Then one by one we coached the others across. Each jump was a breath held, a silent prayer, until the second to last. She leapt and missed. The guy catching her lost his footing. They both vanished in a flash of white. Gone, just like that. There was no time to scream, no time to even grieve. Alice was the last one still stranded, the water up to her chest now, sweeping over the rock. "Jump! Grab the selfie stick!" I shouted, thrusting it out as far as I could. She jumped, she grabbed it, but her hands were wet and shaking. She slipped, she screamed, and I let go of safety. I didn't even think. I dove after her. The cold hit me like concrete. I reached her, got my arms around her waist. She was gasping, eyes wide with terror. I turned, tried to grab a rock, anything, but the current was too strong. We were swept away, tumbling, crashing, rolling through churning white chaos. I didn't feel the rocks scraping my legs. I didn't feel the branches tearing at my arms. All I could feel was Alice's hand in mine. And then, nothing. I woke in stillness. No more water, no more screaming, only mist. I was standing somehow, dry, barefoot, a trail of river pebbles under my feet. And then I saw him, tall, cloaked in black, face hidden beneath a shadowed hood, the grim Reaper. He said nothing, but I understood everything. "Did Alice?" I asked. He simply turned his head to the side, and through the fog I saw a flicker. Her, alive, being helped from the water, coughing, weeping. Relief flooded me.
And then it hit. I wasn't going back. I nodded slowly. If I had to do it again, I'd still jump. The Reaper extended a hand.